Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Pony Montana, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not going to be bringing you guys a money play. We're not going to be bringing you guys a blitz. We're going to be bringing you guys a nice little offensive mini scheme, but we are only going to be using one play, and we're going to kind of show how to beat every single coverage with this one specific play. Now, we are in gun A slot, and I want to give a shout out to Will Durham. My man, you asked for a lot. My man said, can you do a one play touchdown from gun ace twin, cover 4 drop 3 2? Like, I'll just drop a mini scheme for y'all. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. We're gonna take the liberty of putting, we're gonna put Engram here, and you'll see why afterwards. We're gonna put Ellis in there. All right, so you guys will see why as soon as I start it, but we're gonna start from a cover 0. Now, cover 0 is just your all-out blitz, pinch buck 0, perfect. We're gonna start with PA read. Now, if someone is running something like this, you want to, and okay, scratch that, because somebody's gonna be using their running back. Now, if someone is running something like this on you, all you have to do simply, okay, I didn't think he was gonna sack my running back, but triangle was wide open. I forgot to block my running back. Now this right here destroys any cover 1 play for the fact that you have that deep crossing route. That deep crossing route is a man killer, and that's all we're gonna go over. That deep crossing route and that post route destroys man. So you can, oh, I just changed it. You can block him, and if they're running cover 0 on you, you see the blocking is good. Oh, that O route actually got clamped. Who is that? It's clamping Shepherd. Ooh. Alright. Either way, we still have that deep crossing route because that is the best. That's the best man beater in the game. Because if they're playing man and they're running that on you, GG's. On top of that, if need be, you can put a drag out on the field, and also boom. If they're man aligned, if they're base aligned while running at cover 0, just torch them with a drag, a slant, a crossing route. It doesn't matter what it is. Just torch them on it. As you can see, another one. That's Allison. That's Allison burning Swearinger. And this is on all Madden. Everything that I show you guys will always be on all Madden. Now remember, cover 0, just burn them. Now the out routes that are the post routes don't look like they can actually burn them. I mean, you can always audible to another play in gun A slot, but this whole mini scheme is literally just going to be this one specific play. So yeah, we got the drag, we got the crossing route, and one of those post routes might be able to beat him, but I might not be able to get him in time. Nope. He might beat him, he might not. Nope. Oh, that's Josh Norman, that's why. Okay. I was like, why? I was like, how's he just staying with him the whole time? I was like really confused. Now, obviously, if they beat him in speed, you could probably beat him over the top. Like, if OBJ was there, he would probably completely burn him because that is a post route, and a lot of post routes can beat man coverage. But these are your two main reads. You want Engram on the crossing route, and you want the drag route. Those completely destroy any type of man coverage. Crossing routes, drags. The drag is wide open because Swearinger's not fast. He's not fast enough to just hurry up and go there and clamp it. And I'm using a very bad tight end. So cover 0, that is it. We don't really need to go over it that much because it's cover 0. If someone's blitzing you and they're in cover 0, just please torch them. But now let's get into a cover 1. Cover 1. I don't even think I need to get into a cover 1. Let's just get in cover 1 whole. Cover 1 is pretty much the exact same thing, but it's literally the exact same thing. There's nothing I can say about a cover 1. It's just the same exact thing as the last thing. As you see, we have that open. Square is actually open. Square was actually open. So to make this a little better, if someone is running a lot of cover 1 on you, I personally would I would personally end up substituting Shepherd in OBJ spot. So now we have OBJ in our wide receiver 2 slot. We have OBJ in our wide receiver 2 slot. So right now we have 3 coverage beaters because there's no way that Josh Norman is going to keep up with an OBJ. Now we have the slant right there, the crossing route that's wide open. We got hit as we threw. We still came out victorious. Actually, to make this even better, we're gonna put him on a slant and we're gonna put Shepard on a drag. So boom. There's no way any type of man coverage is gonna be able to guard this. As you can see, Engram ends up wide open. The drag was open, the slant was open, and that's all you're gonna need for this play. So actually, let's get out of cover 1. No one is running cover 1. It's just not good in this game right now. Man coverage is all right, but it's just not that great. So let's get into a cover 2. And with a cover 2, now what a lot of people like to do in their cover 2s is they like to put the deep blues and stuff like that. So, but right now we're just gonna focus on your basic cover 2. So obviously, your basic cover 2, you can just beat them over the top. Oh, and they're screaming. Your basic cover 2, you can beat them over the middle deep. And I'll show the replay on that, but we're just going to get a little bit of extra block in here. So your basic cover 2, you can just beat them over the top deep. Okay, well, you can keep on sacking me instead. That works too. Jesus. All right, let's just do this so we can block this guy. Engram is going to get over the top in the cover 2. Okay. Oh my God. I literally keep getting sacked, dude. What the hell? Yo, is our O-line really that bad? Okay. So, cover 2, you can destroy him over the top. As you see, OBJ ends up destroying him. But I think this guy is in a mid. Is he in a mid read? Because he's actually, yeah, he's in a mid read. So he's supposed to be playing those posts. So you know what? Let's just put him in your regular deep blue. So you got your cover 2 with a deep blue, as everybody likes to run everywhere. So what you do there, you have a route. Okay, and then Eli overthrows. Oh my God. I just want to show you what I would do against this type of coverage, and then just, you know, call it a day. So this is what I would do if I was facing a cover 2 with a deep blue, if I was still consistently running this play. Now, you run this route, and then you're going to have that open. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what I did right during the replay. Now, what I did there is I put Ellison on a streak. Now, what that does is any deep blue that is on the field, it is going to bring that deep blue up. And I'll show the replay in a second. It's going to bring any deep blue up, which leaves any post coming across the middle of the field. It leaves any post wide open. Now, while you have that post that's going to be coming wide open, if they choose to guard that, you have to make a decision. You got a drag coming across the field with OBJ. You have the deep crossing route that will end up becoming open because you have Ellison that will be dragging up any deep blues that are on the field because he's in the middle of the field. A lot of people don't realize that, but if your safety isn't a deep blue, your cornerback on the right side isn't a deep blue, Ellison will be dragging those guys up. Anybody that you have sending on a streak will drag that man up and will leave any post in the middle wide open if they are in a cover 2 with a deep blue. Same thing if they're in a mid read, it will leave any underneath routes completely wide open right in the middle, like if you have a slant or something. But in this case, we have a post route. So let's run it one more time just to show you guys. And our post, he actually played that in a cloud, just to let you guys know. Do that one more time. Put our guy in a deep blue real quick. And as you see, he's wide open. Let's show you guys a replay on that so you guys understand a way to beat a cover 2 like properly. Instant replay. Way to beat a cover 2. Alright. So This was something that was very, very good to use last year. Not this play specifically. I actually never ran this play. I'm only doing this for my guy Will Durham and all the other people that might like a scheme like this. Now, you got Ellison that is dragging up the deep blues. As you can see, they're still backpedaling back. There's no other threat that's keeping them there. Absolutely no other threat that's keeping them where they are. They're just moving back because this Ellison route is literally forcing them to be back there. Now, if you wait long enough, this OBJ route right here, he's wide open, but he'll end up dragging this guy down. As you can see, he starts to pursue this OBJ route. He's wide open, but he starts to pursue, but I end up throwing the ball already. So, but like as soon as I start throwing it, he starts, right when I start throwing it, this guy starts pursuing OBJ. That would leave this route completely wide open, which is exactly the type of stuff that we need. Which leaves the post route wide open because their deep blue went to go guard this. Now this is one of the routes that people would end up trying to user, or they'll end up using the drag route, which will end up leaving the deep corner wide open. So on this specific play, you'll end up having 3 options that might be open. Now, if you also have another fast tight end, they might not even have a deep blue out on the field, which will leave this guy wide open because this guy will be down here. So deep blue will end up being wide open. Now, another option that you guys can have for a cover 2 is, now this is something that we're going to be doing with our cover 3 beaters and stuff like that, is we're going to be motioning a lot of our guys. So instead of having OBJ struggling with dragging down the cornerback on that right side, we're just going to put him on a zig route, or we can also put him on a quick hitch. Now what the quick hitch will do, it'll keep that cornerback kind of chilling down low, making sure that nothing is getting over the top of him either. But he'll just end up chilling down low, not doing anything while he guards. You see how one of those are open, either the corner route. Now I'll show the replay on that. You guys cannot be hesitant to take your yards, man. You can't go broke by making a profit. Now every single play in football, you guys gotta make a profit. That's the name of the game. Make a profit. Anything on yards, profit. So you got this OBJ route, and no, he didn't drag down the cornerback. The cornerback actually went to keep playing this route right here, which is fine. That is perfectly fine. Let me go back real quick. That is absolutely fine. We don't care about that at all. But the hitch was wide open. Completely wide open. This ended up breaking open, but the hitch is literally wide open. This and the hitch were wide open, so you just got to make your read, because their user, just assuming that this is him, their user is not going to be able to play this route, and then eventually when this route decides to, hey, let me start guarding that, they're not going to be able to play at all, because I'm still holding the ball, and then he starts to chase. Now you guys might be thinking, man, that crossing route's supposed to get open. It can get open. Now let me show you exactly what I mean. But you don't want to throw a crossing route if you're on the opposite hash mark. So we're just gonna move. We're gonna move OBJ here. We're gonna put him on his little hitch route. We're gonna streak Ellison, and boom, this plays money. All right, we got our hitch route. You can also put him on a drag route. Oh, that was the button. GG's, boys. GG's, boys. You can put him on either the hitch. I just personally like the hitch because I can motion him if I get into any type of trouble. Oh, also, scratch that. Like I said, I don't be in this play a lot. So instead of that, you can also put OBJ on a streak, which will also drag any deep blues on the field up. So this play now, that's what the defense is running. And now OBJ is going to be the one running the streak. So on top of that, the corner. Now, I'm going to re-show this play. That was a dot. That would be a nice 20-yard dot for you guys to keep moving the ball downfield. Now, we're going to show the instant replay on that. And now look. Now look. Now look. Now look. Now. We got the flat open, right? The flat is open instantly. The corner route is open, wide open because of this check and release route, which is good because we might have a little bit of extra blocking if they're blitzing. And then you got the post that's open right in the middle because OBJ is completely dragging. Honestly, if they have a deep blue that's a linebacker, you might be able to beat him over the top deep with a fast enough receiver. So this play, completely money. Absolutely money. Like, you want your short read? My guy is open on the check and release. You want the deeper read? My guy is open on the deep crossing route because this guy starts chasing that because he's in a cloud flat. This is for cover 2. And then over the middle, if you want to keep the clock ticking, you hit my man right over the middle. If their linebacker is slow and they're trying to put them in a deep blue, hey, hit your man deep over the top. Just going to see if I can hit him over the top in the deep blue and let you guys know. Because the reason why I'm starting to actually like this formation is because of this motion. This motion leaves them kind of in the perfect position to beat somebody over the top with a cover 2 streak. And it also leaves, you know, everything else open. So because he doesn't seem that fast, I might be able to beat him over the top. OBJ's beating him over the top. That's OBJ. So if their linebackers are slow enough, I don't know what the Redskins linebacker speed is, but if their linebacker is slow enough, you can beat them over the top. With that streak, like if you have like a Tyreek Hill and you see a linebacker there that they're trying to put in a deep blue, hey, try burning him. Unless it's like a Aluakun, whatever his name is from like the Falcons, you might be able to beat him over the top. But yeah, this play right here, completely money. Opens up everything. The check and release route is open, so we're just gonna go. Wait. Try that one more time. Streak OBJ. Block Barkley. So we have extra blocking with Barkley as well. Oh, I'll hype it up. I'm in the deep blue. Look how deep the crossing gets too. The crossing route gets wicked deep. I'm honestly just looking at reads right now because this actually seems like a really good play. I honestly have never ran this either, so don't get mad like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I know more than you do, or else you wouldn't be here. That's why the crossing route is why. Oh, okay. GG's, bro. But yeah, this play is absolutely money. Hopefully you guys start using this because I might even start using this if it's in the Patriots playbook, because that's honestly the playbook that I base my offense around. So this play right here, let's just get him open. As you can see, he started coming down, and that's what's wrong with Madden. And we're just gonna go straight to the cover 3 beater because that is a serious thing that's wrong with Madden. And I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into that. No, screw that. This we got to showcase that this play works right at the end, or else everything we just did was for naught. Now you want to drag that guy down even faster, so the crossing route works faster. All you gotta do is put him on either an out route or a zig. I'll put him on I'll put him on a zig, so it kind of gets delayed a little bit. The OBJ. Okay, the zig is wide open. Like I said before, don't be afraid to take your short routes. I'm gonna make the proper read every single time right now, just to show you guys. Don't be afraid to take your short routes because that's a good gain of 9 yards right there. And instead of taking the short route, you might wait for the deep route and end up getting sacked and taking a loss of 12. Boom, corner route is wide open for a catch. Boom, that's all I needed to do, is kind of show you guys that the crossing route and all that. Now, if they're in a deep blue, because I wasn't in a deep blue there, if they're in a deep blue, OBJ is going to take that, and I'm going to set it up and then show you guys exactly what happened in the last play. Put the zig there, block Barkley. All right, so the play set up, but I'm going to show you guys the last play. Now, the zig is wide open. Now, this is profit, but as soon as you see the safety split over the top, you automatically know that it's a cover 2. So this guy is wide open, but since the safety's over the top, this is a touchdown. I just don't want to throw it to the cleared touchdown because it is a cleared touchdown because there's no deep blue. The OBJ is literally wide open up the middle of the field. All right, But since it's a cover 2, you know for a fact that this guy's going to be coming down to guard the zig route. So the corner route is going to be wide open for that reason alone. The deep mid right here is going to play this route because he's in a mid read. If he was in a deep blue, he would be chasing OBJ all the way up. For some reason, he looks like he's chasing OBJ all the way up instead of guarding the post route that's right in front of him. Now, that's just bad mechanics by EA. But I'm already throwing the ball to the deep crossing route. Now, to show you guys all 3 of the beaters, if they are not in a cover, if they're not in a deep blue, that OBJ route will get open over the top of a linebacker. Because the linebacker is not going to play that as if he would if he was in the deep blue. Now that's how you would beat it if there wasn't deep blue. And if there was a deep blue, we're going to motion over OBJ once again. Remember, always remember, you can always just run the ball in this formation because you are in a 2 tight end set. So you're going to have better run blocking if you're in this type of set than if you were in, you know, like a trips tight end set. So yeah, right now we're going to be looking for the O route. O route wide open. And now we're going to show that. And I think that's the last play out of the cover 2. OBJ dragging him up. Now the flat route is literally clearing this route, but you hit this flat route, that's a solid 10 plus yards depending on what happens if you can knock this guy out. Now, but I just wanted to show you the deep blue, the cover 2 with a deep blue read. As you can see, he's wide open because the linebacker is working his hardest to try to catch OBJ. Now OBJ is open once again, but this is just what happens when you have a deep blue. It leaves everything in the deep middle wide open. That's why a lot of people still run the West Coast playbook and stuff like that, because they are allowed, because there's 2 different post routes, one from each side in bunch, where you can literally destroy anybody who runs a cover 2. That's why people use that, because it's very, very easy to beat a cover 2 this year because of 91 zone and because there's no 91 zone. So now there's not routes that are jumping backwards to catch, to like lurk anybody off. So yeah, now that is your cover 2 beater. I don't know if I spent too much time on that. Hopefully you don't think so. I just wanted to go very, very thorough on it. There are some different route combinations, but they're kind of advanced, if you will, like where you can like motion over like one of the deep crossers and have it flat and kind of make like a curl flat type of concept. But let's get into the cover 3. Cover 3 sky, your basic normal cover 3. Now, this one, you guys are probably just show me the cover 3 beater. Everything that I just showed you works against all types of coverages. You're taking this guy to put him in a deep blue and this and that. It all works. This play right here is pretty much your deep crossers play. It's your PA deep crossers play out of a gun A slot formation. Like you got your guy that beats the deep crossers. Oh, I just threw it to the wrong person. That's I do that a lot. I apologize. But you got your plays that beat like your deep crossers play and stuff like that. You got your play OBJ on the streak. You got the zig. This is the same exact route concept that I just ran on the cover 2. It works against all types of coverages because you're bringing up those deep safeties while you have the corner route that's kind of leaving, like you got the zig route underneath that's keeping like the linebackers that are playing in the yellow and stuff like that. They're keeping them like, oh, I don't know what to do right now and stuff like that. The only thing that would stop that deep post route is them putting their linebacker in like a mid read, but then anything that's underneath will end up open. So let's just motion this guy over again, put him there, block our running back, the zig route. But the zig route itself, it leaves it open for, good pocket presence. Good pocket presence, pony. Jesus Christ. The zig route leaves it so the crossing route ends up getting open. Simple. Now, what you guys are probably all here for, the cover 3 beater. Now, the cover 3 beater is very, very simple. Mad easy. All you're going to want to do is you're going to streak Engram. And again, we're going to motion out Beckham again. So you've been dotting him up the whole time. Man, I don't know how to stop this corner route. I don't know how to stop this deep crossing route because he keeps torching me. Some people just stop running their coverage beater because there is a way to stop all cover 3 beaters, and I'll get into that in a different video. It's an offensive video, but don't hate me for that. So you're torching them on every single type of coverage that they're dropping on you. Cover 3, cover 4, cover 9, cover whatever. So we're gonna we can block Barkley, we can block whoever. We're gonna take OBJ and put him on a smart routed out route. Now, how you put Ingram on a streak? Triangle, triangle, left directional button up. How you put OBJ on an out route? Triangle, square to click on OBJ, right on the out route, right on the left directional pad. But you see how the length of that out route is very, very short. Now, what you want to do with that is press triangle, square, and then press R1. What this does, it smart routes it. Now, what the smart route does is it puts this specific route up to where the first down marker is. So if this is going on, if you are on a 2nd and 28, if for some reason you guys are dropping back that far to where you guys are sacked for 2nd and 28, 3rd and 30, trust me, I've seen it. I've forced people into like a 3rd and something, like a 3rd and 40, and for some reason they'll keep trying to go for like coverage beaters. Do not just keep trying to do this. Try it once. If they leave it open, then that's when you just destroy them with it. But don't just get into a game and go, man, I seen this coverage beater, I'm gonna keep on running it. This right here is a cover 3 beater. If they don't know how to stop cover 3 beaters, destroy them. Simple. Destroy them. Because this is what happens. As you can see, he is wide open. You don't even need a pass lead. You don't need to do anything. He is completely wide open, and that's what cover 3 beaters look like. It's a fast cover 3 beater too, so if they're blitzing a lot, it's gonna be quick. Very, very simple. You got the post, you got the streak, and you got the out route. Now what the smart routed out route does is it brings the cornerback down. So if you only want to do this if you're like 12, if you're like 13 within 9 through like 14 yards within the first down marker. Anything above that, you're stretching the cornerback a little too much. Like, he's gonna end up being able to play, and he's not gonna come down on that route. He might, but it'll be deep, and then he might be able to come back and guard the deep post, and the deep post doesn't. It's just too many logistics, man. But you see how open he is? He's got nothing but green. He's got nothing but green, showing that this is a money play right here, bro. So yeah, that is a touchdown. We're gonna go over that one more time because it's simple. The way you beat cover 3 is it's the same way you beat anything else. Same exact way. You do this. You put him on an out route. You streak Ingram. Everybody else, you can block everybody else. So you can block Barkley and Ellison, but just make sure that you smart route that out route, or else it's not gonna bring down that cornerback. And this one, it doesn't matter where the hash mark is at, because it just doesn't matter. But as you can see, he is so wide open there because you're dragging up the safety with the streak. So the safety doesn't play the post coming across the middle because he's worried about the streak that might potentially torch him. So yeah, you end up destroying the coverage, and I don't think Shepard is even that fast, but even he's going to be getting over the top of defense. So yeah, that is a cover 3 beater. Obviously, the same route concepts as last time. Destroy cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. It destroys the same type of coverages because you are bringing that. You are forcing you're forcing them to take a look at OBJ. Simple. You can always put the drag routes in and stuff like that, you know, for extra whatever, and which leads this route open again. You know, that deep post is always, most of the time it's going to be open because they're going to be looking at the fastest guy on the field shooting up on a streak, and that's why that is most of the time going to be open. Just like the crossing route, that cornerback is going up because of that because of that cornerback. That cornerback is going up because of that receiver. OBJ is bringing that guy up. So if you think they're in cover 3, fade OBJ. If you think they're in cover 2, streak them. The best advice that I can give you. Streak OBJ because it'll help bring that crossing route wide open. As you can see, Ingram is completely wide open. That's a catch, possession catch. All right, let's bring it on over to a cover 4 beat. All right, so let's get on to the cover 4 beater. Coming out in A slot once again, the cover 4 beater will come out in cover 4 drop show 2. Simple enough. You guys don't have to deal with anything. Cover 4 drop show 2. You guys want to know a cover 4 beater out of mid read? Very, very simple. I think. All right, now I've actually never ran a cover 4 beater in this game yet. Like I just don't look for it. I don't really need to, I guess. But for you guys, I'll honestly search up anything. So right now, this is what I'm looking at. All right, we're just gonna put 2 curls out on the field and see what we get. All right, so that actually worked. GG's. That is our cover 4. Come on, EA. Come on, EA. You're not supposed to let that happen that easily, man. Jesus Christ. All right, can I just put him on like an... All right, I'll just put him on like an... I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what to put him on. I didn't know it was going to be that... I didn't know it was going to be that simple. So just putting him on a simple out route kind of keeps... Yeah, it keeps him back there. So OBJ is wide open over the top. And it's a GG's, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's our cover 4 beater. So all you're gonna want to do is fade Shepard and put your Ellison on a curl route. Now let's see if it actually beats it with just the curl route, because if it does, that's a game changer. This is a game changer. Oh my god, this is a game changer. OBJ is wide open for a touchdown on the cover 4 out of gun A slot. Hey Tim, yo, was it Tim Durham or Will Durham? Will Durham, my man. Hey, thank you, because you just helped me find some glitchy stuff out. So we are gonna put Ingram. I mean, what can we put Ingram out to make him kind of more effective? Put him on a drag. Yeah, a drag will be nice, so we can have that read, that underneath read if we need it. But other than that, remember, right at the hash mark, you want to launch that baby right over. Oh my god, bro! I can't believe that gets opened with just a curl in the middle of the field. I think that's insane, and EA is bad for that. I'm honestly like in shock. I didn't think it was gonna be that easy to find one. I was just hoping that I could finally get one, because I was like testing it out a little bit, but I didn't run a curl. I kind of left the deep crossing route kind of take over, and I just didn't think a curl would do it. I'm like actually in shock. All right, so if they're running a cover 4, completely torch their ass. I don't care. Look at OBJ just get over the top of that. Dude, I'm so sick, but I'm kind of excited at the same time. But yeah, man, I think that's the last of it. So back to the setup for it. All you're gonna want to do is curl Ellison or whoever your tight end number 1 is. You can block Barkley and Ingram. You can block your tight end number 2 and your running back. Fade your number 2 receiver, which in this case is Shepard. So that's triangle O and right stick up, and that puts him on a fade, and that's it. If someone is spamming cover 4 drop show 2, I guess this is all you have to run on them, and I guess it'll be a GG's. I just wasn't expecting this to be this easy, to be honest. As you can see, that is a touchdown. So yeah, man, we just went over cover 0, cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, and the same concepts beat cover 4 too. Just let me just show you guys that, so you guys don't think, man, he's leaving us. Oh, it's on the right mark. He's leaving us to hang and dry. Nah, man. You guys, I have faith in my subscribers. I have faith in my viewers that you guys will do the right thing, make the right read. And as you can see, O is wide open. X is still wide open. And it's just, if they're running cover 4 drop show 2, the only reason that they're going to be doing that is because they have a good team and stuff. And if they have a good team, they might not know how to play. I just threw that for the hell of it. But let me make an actual read so you guys can see. I just wanted to kind of show you guys that the same routes kind of open up. If you think they're in a cover 2, streak them. If you think they're in a cover 3 or 4 or 1, fade him. If they're in a cover 1, fade this dude. If it's OBJ, because OBJ is going to get open on any, mainly most man coverages and stuff like that. But for the actual play, we're just going to put Ellison on a zig. And that's going to bring down the corner, or the linebacker that's playing the corner, and he's in a purple too. So we're literally throwing that against a purple, because no one's going to be really running cover 4 out of any other formation besides 3-4 odd and stuff like that. Like, it's very rare that you see someone in like nickel running this. But look, everything is open again. The same concepts that we went over are wide open. You guys don't have to worry about a thing. And yeah, man, my name is Pony Montana. If you guys appreciate this nice little mini scheme out of this one play, literally I'm teaching you guys how to win a game with one play. It's just different adjustments, man. A lot of people watch competitive Madden and they see people run bunch and they're like, oh man, this everybody runs the same play. It's one, they run one play, but they do different adjustments with it. This one specifically, there are really no different adjustments. We're just kind of dotting up. I mean, actually, one thing we can we'll save it for another time. But yeah, you guys got to break out of that mindset where it's like, man, they're running one play, so I don't want to watch, or I don't want to do this. You got to do what you got to do to win. And if running one play with specific adjustments on each side of the ball is what it does, that's what it does. Like, me personally, if you see me on like weekend league and stuff like that on defense, I'll run LB cross a lot. But on the back end, I'm literally manning up and I'll do like a cover 2 shell with the cover 3 blitz. And it's just, and that's why I won't go into specifics on defensive coverages and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people will sit there and be like, well, why'd you man this guy up? Well, why'd you man that guy up? Isn't this going to be wide open? And it's just too many different opinions and negative comments and negative, it's just a lot of negativity that comes with showing people exactly how you play because they don't agree with it. And I just rather avoid it. But you guys, my name is Pony Montana, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this this little mini scheme, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because I actually like doing it and it was pretty fun for me, at least, talking for a good 40 minutes. But yeah, hit that like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are on our way to 1 million subs, man, and I would appreciate it if you guys hit that sub button, like the video, share it, because this is a pretty dope scheme. And I'll be back with another video, you guys. Peace.